Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's me, Marie from the Philippines. In this video, I just want to share about my life experience living here in a big city, which is in Manila, and also how much does it cost me living here. But before that, the reason why I am here in Manila for right now is because I am working for my US visa and still processing. So for right now, that's why I'm here in Manila. And I didn't expect that I'll have to stay a bit longer in Manila. So yeah, I thought that I'll be just here in Manila for like 2 or 3 days, but for some reason that I have to stay a bit longer. So I booked a hotel for 2 nights, and I arrived here in Manila around 12 noon. So the first day that I did when I arrived here in my hotel in Manila, um, I check everything, all my documents and everything that I have to check. And also I have a conversation to some of a friend that I met from a group chat to US visa processing group chat. And since we both are in Manila, and the good thing is we both speak the same language, so we really understand each other. And what happened is we decided to meet each other in personal since we are just like 10 minutes away, so it's not that bad. So yeah, we both decided to meet each other in personal since we both are in Manila. So yeah, we decided to meet each other, and she stayed in a condo and I stayed in hotel, but we're just like kind of 10 minutes away, so it's not that bad. So what happened is I did visit her first to her condo, and she is with her brother, a gay brother. So yeah, it's anyway. Um, so I come visit them, and I stayed for like 2 or 3 hours to them, and we're having a good conversation, and we are getting comfortable with each other. Like we just met, and we are very comfortable with each other already, and we are like we know each other for a long time, and we're having good conversation. And her brother making some dinner for us, so we're having a good dinner there as well. So since me and my friend that I just met have the same time and date interview to US Embassy, so what happened is she decided to just stay with me for one night. So we will just gonna go together to the embassy. So yeah, since we are very comfortable to each other, so that's why yeah, we trust each other so easily. And the good thing is we both speak the same language, and yeah, we are just like, even though we just knew each other, we just meet each other, but like the vibe of us together is just like right away. So that's why we have the trust in there. And yeah, so the next day we go to US embassy together for our interview. And after our interview, we both uh, decided to just go somewhere else, to the mall, exploring some places in Manila. And yeah, we explore somewhere in Manila, like in a mall or somewhere. And also the their flight is the next day after the interview, and I am really having a great time with them at the first day, and really 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 great time. Like my heart is so happy that I have them, that I just met them. So I wasn't alone at the first and the second day here in Manila because I have them, my friends. So my heart is so happy that time. And after that, since I have something about my US embassy, so yeah, that's why I have to stay here a bit longer. So what I did is, since I just booked the hotel for like 2 nights, so I decided to just move in a condo. And yeah, I booked a condo for like first 1 week. And yeah, I'm just by myself for 1 week in a condo, and it's driving me crazy because this place is just really not for me. The loneliness that I have here living by myself in a condo is just driving me crazy, like really, really driving me crazy. And since I booked the condo, the first condo for 1 week, and yeah, every day and every night, the noise from the outside, from the train, from the cars honking, and some people, it's just really driving me crazy. And I feel like I don't have peace. And the room is good, the room is big, but there is really something that is uncomfortable for me. Like, I don't understand why. Like, I really getting bored so bad, and it's just really driving me crazy. And I don't know why. Maybe because I'm just by myself, or I just don't like the rooms or something. There is just really something wrong. So yeah, the room is just fine, but there is really something that I feel uncomfortable. Like, I don't know. Or maybe because I'm just by myself and I get bored, and I don't know, but there's just really something. And also, yeah, I spend too much time in a condo because I don't really go out that much. Like, I don't often go out because I don't like to go out. The reason why I don't like to go out is, first, it's hard to get a taxi, and it takes them a while to get a taxi, because maybe because of the traffic or too many bookings. And also, the second one is the traffic. Like, gosh, you have to leave like 30 minutes before your planned trip is. You have to look for a taxi 30 minutes before your time plan to go out or somewhere or something. So yeah, traffic here is horrible. And also the noise outside, it's just driving me crazy as well. So that's why I'm prefer to stay in a condo a lot. But the problem is I get bored, yes, and it gives me breakdown because I'm just by myself. And yes, I used to be alone. I love to be alone sometimes in different way. Like, I want to be alone this time. But yeah, I just wasn't expecting, or maybe this place is just really not for me. That's why. Because I believe that if I'm in the province, I'm just by myself and I'm with a beautiful nature, I'm surrounding with a beautiful nature, I'll be fine. But this place is just driving me crazy. So anyway, I stayed for like 8 nights in a condo, and I paid for like 13,714 peso for 8 nights, and it could be like 1,714 peso per night. So it's not that really bad as in a hotel. So yeah, the condo is way better than a hotel because the condo is a bit cheaper than the hotel. Like, imagine in a condo I paid like 1,714 peso per night, and in a hotel I paid like 2,200 something peso per night to where I stayed. So yeah, and since I still have to stay a bit longer, and I am trying to, not trying, but I really did contact the manager that maybe I could extend my stay here in the condo. But then they're kind of low response. Like, it took them 1 day or 2 days sometimes to respond to you. So I was like, oh, they're not responding me. So what I did is I booked to another room, which is still the same owner, because I still want to stay in the same area in the same place but different room. So what I did is I booked to another room. And so after a book, since the rules there is you have to send them the screenshot of your booking to the manager. And since yeah, it's just the same manager to where I stayed to the first condo, so I send them back again my another booking, and they just responds me to my question that I asked them that maybe I could extend my stay here, and they just responds me with the ratings, like not even like yes you can extend it or whatever. They just send me right away the rate. Like, it's even crazy, the price is even crazy. And can you imagine that I paid to the condo for like 1,700 per night, and when I tried to extend my stay, and they responds me with the rating, and they said that the price is 2,200 peso, which is crazy. And the good thing is I already booked to another place, so I told her that, oh, it's okay, I already booked to another room. And then she told me that, yeah, you book another room, but it's a bit smaller. Then I was like, yeah, it's okay, it's fine, it's not a problem. So yeah, I just have to move to another room. And yeah, it's a bit small, but it's just fine. It's even way better than the first one to where I stayed. And yeah, the first one is something is wrong that I don't feel comfortable. And this one is small, yeah, but I feel comfortable. And the price here in this the second condo to where I stayed right now is I paid like 1,400 something peso. So yeah, it's not that bad. And I have to stay here for like 7 days again. So yeah, and I've been already here for like 2 weeks or so already, and I already can't stand here anymore. That um it's not really that I have to stay here, but it's just like I just have some stuff or documents or things that I have to do, that if I'm here in Manila, I could do it so easily. Like it won't take a week to process or to do the things there, to go there, to get that there. So that's why I prefer to stay here in Manila. But then I can't stand here anymore. So I decided already to leave this place, and I already have a ticket to go back to my province, and I can't wait. I can't wait to go back to my province, because this place is really not for me. It's just driving me crazy. I've already been here for like 2 weeks or so, and I spent too much time in a condo, which is not good for me because it gives me breakdown, and I'm too drained here already. I drink a lot of water, yeah, but the loneliness, the boredness is just driving me crazy. So yes, I decided already to go back to my province, and so far some of the stuff or the things that I have to do, uh, I already did, and there's just another thing that I have to do, but I can do it in my province, but then it will gonna take me like a few days to to get it done. But it's just fine. I will get it done, everything that I have to do, for sure. And yeah, so yeah, I would say that this place is just really not for me. And also about the cost of my living here, and I've been already here for like 16 nights, but yeah, of course I will calculate all together from the beginning until the end of the day that I booked this place. So yeah, for the accommodation, I paid for like 28,439 pesos for 18 nights. And also for my flight ticket, the first one, I booked a round trip ticket, since, as I said, I wasn't expecting that I'll be here a bit longer. So I missed the ticket going back to my province. So, of course, it's just fine. That's happened. So, yeah, it cost me 6,244 pesos for the round trip ticket. And then now, since I am ready to leave this place soon, and I already have my ticket, I already booked my ticket. So I booked my ticket December 5 and my flight is December 7. So yeah, and it's kind of expensive. And I paid like 6,931 for only one way from Manila to my province. So yeah, that will really gonna happen if you book your ticket like 2 or 3 days, before your flight is. But if you book your ticket like a month before your flight is, then it's kind of bit cheap, but yeah, I have no choice. And that's what it is. So I would say that the total amount that I spent here for my accommodation and the flight is 41,614 pesos. So that's just for my 18 nights accommodation and my flights. And also, of course, you have to include the foods and the fare. And I would say that could be 20,000 peso at least for the foods and fare. So at least 20,000 would be enough for me staying here for 18 nights or 19 days. So I know it's still kind of expensive, the 20,000, but at least, so you still have some extra. It's better to have some extra than you will really get nothing. So yeah, it's just for only 18 nights. And if you are really planning or wanted to stay in Manila for like 1 month or so, then I would say that you better have enough money for it. Because me living here, for my accommodation and flight is 41,614 peso, and for my ticket is oh, no, and for the food and the fare is like, we will say 20,000 peso. So at least I have the 60,000 peso for that, for this. And I would say that if I'll stay here in Manila for 1 month, at least I have a 80,000 peso, which is really, really a lot. And of course, I'm here in a big city, so yeah, here in big city in Manila especially is really expensive. Everything is really expensive here. And also, especially when you go around somewhere in Manila, exploring some area here in Manila, then it would really gonna cost you. So yeah, at least you have 80,000 pesos or so if you're planning to stay in Manila or live in Manila for at least in. So yeah, I know that 20,000 pesos is kind of too much for me for the food and fare only, but I would say that 20,000 would be good enough for me being here in Manila for my fare, for the food, and also to some stuff or things that I have to pay. So at least, and for sure I still gonna get some extra from it. And it's better to have some extra than to have nothing. So yeah, for my accommodation and flight is, the accommodation and flight is 41,000 something peso. And I would say for the food, the fare, and some things that I have to pay is 20,000. So at least I spend that 60,000 of being here in Manila for 18 nights. And also, yeah, I'm just by myself, and yeah, 60,000 is really a lot. So at least if you're here in Manila by yourself, at least you have, and you're gonna stay anyway, if you're gonna stay in Manila for 1 month or so, so we'll just stay 1 month, at least you have 70,000 or 80,000 peso at least, especially when you go around somewhere in Manila, when exploring some area or some places here in Manila. So at least you have that 70,000 or 80,000 peso. And also, especially if you're dating or you're with somebody, so yeah, you better have that at least 80,000 or so pesos. So yeah, I know it is really a lot, we know that. And also we expected that for sure, because we know that in a big city everything is expensive. So yes, everything costs a lot, so that's what it is. And so yeah, that is just based on my experience here in Manila. And of course, everyone has story in that's how much I spend, and that's how I see and the cost of living here in Manila. And of course, I know some of you guys that has experience who've been here in Manila, and maybe you guys can drop a comment down below if how much does it really cost for you guys for being staying in Manila for that a bit long, so at least some gonna have an idea from it. So yeah, this is just based on my experience as well. and everyone has a different story. And that's it for today's video, and thank you so much guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. And please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more update. Thank you again.